Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Um, this is just a midweek update to see where the market is right now. Today is Wednesday, 10:40 p.m. right now in the UK. So let's see what we said last week. So I'm on my last week YouTube video, which was, when was this? 3 days ago. Let's just have a quick look at what I said. Precisely, we shifted above 180. 180 is a key psychological round level, and we've closed above this area. So that's the only point of interest I have right now. Point of interest, where did I say? Around the 180 area, 180.5. I said I want price to retrace into this area and we can start looking for buys. Guess what? Where did we retrace into? 180, 180.500. This area, I said we're going to come back. And that's exactly what we did. We had a double bottom. We had a doji and we had another doji, a huge wick into this area. So we can see multiple rejections. And right now I am in a trade. I entered after this 30-minute engulfing with an aggressive entry with my stop losses below this low that was made. And my TP was originally here for a 1 to 2 because as we can see on the 4-hour time frame, this is a previous area of support. We had repulsive moves, engulfing, weak engulfing, and pushes up into 182. We came into this area first time, we couldn't break, we come back and we couldn't break this area again. So I'm holding more emphasis on this area simply because we are bullish, simply because the 4 hours bullish, the daily is bullish, the weekly is bullish. And also I can see on the daily time frame we formed a double bottom and we had this shift to the upside. All right, I am wary of this area, right? I am wary of this area. So I have moved my stop loss to break even. I still do think we will get into 182. I may be wrong, but I've moved my stop loss to break even. So this is a risk-free trade. What I am looking for now is a 4-hour closure above this area. Right. When I get that 4-hour closure above, I'm going to wait for a retracement. Some retracement like this. A retracement like how do I get this red line? There we go. I want a retracement like this. So let's just say we break above. I want a retracement like this. And do you see how we may be forming an engulfing? Let's just say this is an engulfing candle, the next candle. I need that to happen here. If it does, I'm going to enter. Let's just say we get that engulfing. I'm going to put my stops below this. Let's just say this is the previous higher low which is made. I will put my stops below there to give price some breathing room. And let's see if this gives us a good risk to reward. We can stretch it from maybe a 1 to 2. We can get a 1 to 2 out of it. We don't know how it's going to go. Maybe we don't need a stop loss that wide. It could be a bit smaller. It just depends on how PA plays out. Something like that. I want something like this. A nice 1 to 2. Maybe we can let's just stretch it there. Put our stop loss a bit wider. Let's just say we do something like that and get a 1 to 2, 2% trade. I think there's a very high probability we will push up into that area because we're above a decent area of a support. We came into this area, we stabbed huge engulfing, stabbed huge move to the upside. So I'm going to take an aggressive entry here if we get a 4-hour closure above. Even if we get a wick entry like this, I will enter because there's a higher probability of us pushing up. And I can also see in the past we moved very quickly. So there's a very high chance, let's go on the 30-minute time frame. There's a very high chance that we may shift very quickly and we may be too far away from our entry area, which can mitigate our risk to reward. Let's just say we get engulfing and our risk to rewards 1 to 4.8, which we don't like because we want risk to rewards of a minimum for 1 to 2. So let's see what happens there. That's what I'm looking for in GBPJPY. And GBPAUD, we called this beautifully. I caught the buy to the top, I believe. Yeah, I did. Where is it? GBPAUD. Yeah, I caught this buy. I caught this buy here. I did call it. I said we're going to get a retracement. Go look at my last video. I said we're going to get a retracement into here, and we did that. I hit my TP to a T, and then I scaled in on the 30-minute time frame. You can see it didn't even hit my stop loss. Like it was literally a pip or 2 difference, and I got stopped out. And it was a 1 to 2, and literally 1 pip, the spread, whatever it was, liquidity took me out. So it is what it is. Let's leave that there so I can document it later. But now what I'm looking for on GBPAUD, our sales. Let's see what's happened. So on the daily time frame, we can see, let's go on the 3-day. On the 3-day, we can see a nice wick to the upside. We closed below this high, closed below this high, and we tapped into 188. 188. Yeah, we closed below 188 or even 189. Both key levels, as you can see on the left-hand side. We also tapped into this previous structural point on the daily time frame, left a huge nice wick. So there's a much higher probability we're going to drop. Now it's about where do I look for sells? I would have wanted to enter here. I thought 4 hours maybe going to maintain in this area, then I can capture a sell. But you can see 4 hour left a huge wick to the upside, and I didn't really want to put my entry here with stops all the way up there. Now I'm like, okay, what can I do? You can also see in the 4 hour time frame, we've broken structure to the downside, right? We left a wick where we manipulated these highs. We had a fake move to the upside. Buyers probably thought, yes, we're going up. Huge reversal. We closed below this prominent area. We can see price closed below 188, retraced into 188, and had a huge shift to the downside into 185.982. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a retracement into this area. And then we've seen 1 4 hour rejection already. So that's one indication we're looking to drop. I just want a 30-minute entry around here, and I want to put my stops. You could do this, but it's very choppy around this area, so there's a very high chance I can get wicked out. So I want to be safe here, and I want to put my stops above the previous high and take price down into here for a 12382 risk to reward. Probably give it some more breathing room just above this high. 1 to 3.5 risk to reward, so you're risking 1% for 3.5% gain. So that's what I'm looking for in GBPJPY. We can also see in the weekly time frame, I did say we are bearish now because we closed below these bodies and wicked below these lows. So we just needed that retracement. We got that. The daily is bullish right now. The 4 hours bearish. So the 4 hour, so let's write this down. We've got the 4 hour is bearish. We've got the weekly is bearish. Weekly bearish. Daily is bullish. And the 4 hours now bearish. And you're probably thinking, how is the daily bearish? Bullish, sorry. So let's see. We had a high, high, low, high, 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 low, high, high. Break of structure bearish, lower high, lower low. Break this lower high to go bullish. So we're bullish now, but we had to go bullish so we can retest the previous structural point so that we can tap into this area and potentially continue our downside momentum into 185 or 184.500. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, that's all. Let's see. I will see you all on Friday and see how the market plays out. Maybe we may remain in this area. Maybe the weekly will stay like this, and next week we'll follow through to the downside. We shall see. Thank you very much. And I hope you all have a good last 2 to 3 days of trading this week. Let's go.